See, people, this is what I'm talking about, especially black people, grown black people. We're supposed to be able to sit down, especially men, we're supposed to be able to sit down as men and iron out our differences, especially if nobody was killed and nobody lost no money. We definitely should be able to iron out our differences. And it goes to show. Everything I was saying in that last video I did about Mike Epps talking about Shannon Sharpe and showing how Shannon Sharpe replied with the whole pull-up thing, they pulled up, but they pulled up and met up as grown men. I feel like my words were heard and resonated to these G's. They might didn't hear it from me, but I know the words that I said still resonated, the energy in the air and in the space. And they met up at the All-Star game. And I'm looking at it right now on Yahoo News. It says comedian Mike Epps and NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe have met up. And it looks like things are good between the two men. They went to one of the restaurants that they both like in Indiana, and they discussed what they had to discuss. They did no video, no audio, no nothing. They just sat down as grown men, and then they took a pic at the end of it to let you know, hey, we good. See, and that's what it's about. It's not about, well, who was in the wrong and who said this about what. No, because we gotta always remember, one was a joke. You knew it was a joke when he said, I said, Medea, I ain't gonna come in on your show. So we know it had joke to it too. But we also know that it was offensive to the brother. But they sat down like men. Like I was saying, they can't be the age that they are and trying to talk to the young people about the things that they're doing. You're saying the same thing that the young people saying. That's not how it works. If I'm going to tell the young people, hey, don't do this, that, and the third, I have to lead by example. They got to see that, hey, I got composure too. I got decorum. So when somebody says something to me, no, we can sit down and have a conversation about it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to always fly off the handle and now we're mad at each other. And that's the thing. We could have a debate about something, a discourse about something, but it shouldn't affect you so much that now you're mad at me the next day. No, you shouldn't be mad at me the next day because they're just words. First of all, they're just words. They should be able to bounce off of you. And especially us, the people in my age group, in Mike's age group, in Shannon's age group, we don't come from this social media era. So it definitely should be able to bounce off of us like it's nothing. Should be able to roll off of you just like rainwater. But this is what I'm talking about, people. These brothers met up. They talked about it, aired out their differences, aired out why I was pissed. He aired out why he was pissed. And now look, they together, shaking hands. They might not never do no business together, but they squashed the beef. Even though Mike Epps said that they're having negotiations right now about him coming on the show, which is definitely good, fine and dandy, perfect. But for the young people, this is what they need to see, gentlemen and women. This is what they need to see from the older black people, or if you're going to call yourself the G's or whatever you want to call yourself, triple OG, double OG, regular OG, whatever you go call yourself. This is the kind of things that we need to show the young people, that we can have a disagreement and it don't have to be no casualties involved in the disagreement, and that we can sit down and air out our differences and go on about our business and continue getting bread. You know what I'm saying? And that's why with my video, I was hoping, hey, listen to my video all the way to the end and you'll see I'm never capping for one side. That's not what my channel is about. My channel is not about capping for one side or the other. It's about saying, hey, look, you out of pocket, you out of pocket. This is what y'all need to do. Because that's just the way I talk on an everyday basis. I look at both parties, I weigh it out. And if you're out of pocket, I'll let you know, hey, yeah, you was way out of pocket. But yeah, this is what it's about, people. It's about brothers and sisters being able to air out their differences without it coming to fisticuffs and without it coming to the loss of life and people getting shot up and other people getting into it and everything. That's why I was so upset with Ocho Cinco, because he was egging it on. And I'm not into people egging it on, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not what it's about, you know what I'm saying? It's not about egging on things when people are serious. You guys, like the old country song, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You got to know when to shut your damn mouth and not say nothing. These are two black men. You want to see them go to blows? Yeah, only a sucker would say something and try to egg the situation on. If you're not trying to diffuse the situation, you should say nothing. Like my grandmother used to say, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. And those are facts, people. If I don't have nothing good to add to the conversation, I should say nothing at all. If I'm not trying to say, hey, bro, both of y'all wrong, y'all need to piece this thing up, I'm out of pocket. And that's the way I feel about the brother, that he was out of pocket for trying to, yeah, when we see you, and all that talking in the background, when all you had to do was just sit there and let this man vent. But no, you wanted to add your 2 cents in. You see what I'm saying? And where was he at to say, yeah, bro, I'm sorry for adding my 2 cents in as well? See, you piece the whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. And even like now, you have Eddie Griffin. He just came out with a video on his stand-up, and he's trying to clown Shannon Sharpe as well, right? But that looks more like you trying to get your name in the mentions, you know? Because I seen people were, their response was, oh, everybody's trying to use Shannon Sharpe to get their name back lit, you know, because you got to figure these are comedians and stuff that came from way back, and they're not really lit like they used to be. So, and that could be true. Is he trying to get his name lit? Because a response will get you lit. I used to hear rappers say that, like E40 and some of them. No, we don't respond to nobodies. So they don't respond to people that ain't nobody, because why? Now you just made a nobody a somebody. You kind of see what I'm saying? Man, this is a great thing. This all-star game. These brothers came together like real men in the way brothers should, because this is real life. And sometimes we do have differences. And sometimes we do get into altercations and arguments, but they shouldn't go that far where I want to do some physical harm to my brother. So with that, I'm just going to say it's all love, family. It's a good day. And these are the things that I like to see. These are the ways I like to report an update on situations that go awry, because I report situations. I report news. This is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali. So if I'm reporting the news in you, I have to update the news too. And this is a great update. And this is something that especially black males should look at. Especially the young black males should look at this and say, now this is how I want to roll. Because this is what makes you look like a G, when you can piece it up with your brother. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door. Star Child, I never see the sunshine like this.